I am sure sports. You know me there, I'm coast to coast representing. I mean, I say this is righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get the sports over here from near and far. Boy. Me say I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that me not say it. Know who score, that me not say it. Never know the game play, that me not say it. If me never seen a game, me no know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here so. For the day done, you are gonna love over here so.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crapper players. We are good enough. Remember, like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment, let me know what your thoughts are.
Trick Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, Scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
Made up of 18 Jamaican herbs and spices, add delicious, bold flavor to your next grilling experience. Flavoring sauce, a marinade, basting, condiment, or topping. Trick Nick Jerk Barbecue Sauce.
Boom, check it out, I don't know it's Jason. I'm here represent for I Am Sure Sports. For the latest news and updates, check out I Am Sure Sports. Make sure you go to the YouTube channel, subscribe and share. JS representing I Am Sure. I Am Sure Sports.
All right, greetings and welcome to I Am Sure Sports. Yes, we're having a watch along tonight to the Jamaica versus Honduras fixture. At the same time, we're watching some JPL. Yes, at this time it is 0-0 between Mount Pleasant and Cavalier here in JPL action late in the second half. And also the first game ended in a 1-1 scoreline between Arnett Gardens and Harborview, all to play for in the second leg. Right? As usual, I want to say thank you to the sponsors of this video this evening. The sponsors are Prestige Finance. Prestige Finance, lending a helping hand when you need it the most. You can call Prestige Finance at 876-884-7390. They are located in Linstead, St. Catherine, Jamaica, and they're offering you loans of up to 100,000 Jamaican dollars at 0 to 4% interest rate. Hey, guess what? Same day processing and no processing fee. If you tell them you heard about them from I Am Sure Sports. Also, want to say a big thank you to Launch Legacy, where they handle risk and seek legacy for all your personal insurance needs in Canada. Yes, in Canada or the USA. Visit Launch Legacy at launchlegacy.com or call or text them at 647-989-0782. Yes, indeed. All right. So let me just welcome some of the persons who are here with us this evening. All right. I'm going to pin the link as well. So if you desire to be a part of the stream, you can jump on and be a part of it and share your thoughts. Big up Neville Jones, Chris Romans, all hail. IQ Sports, I like that name. IQ Sports. High IQ or low IQ. Why Pearson start again? I am not the coach. I would not be able to answer you on that one. All right. Big up King Job, 1738. That would tell them final against Glenmuir. And them are going to get beaten. That may I say. All right. Mannings have shares in value. yo, man, there's a spot up my merch. My gears. I'm easy, man. Fresh God, Dre. Any weather? Your team under pressure. For the second leg, you, Dre. Watch it, you know. Dre. Colorado Murray miss your goal still, Dre. But watch it, Dre. Mannings, there's an African U17 competition that is going on. I would love to see a Caribbean U17 in preparation for the upcoming U17 World Cup. What are your thoughts? I think that would be a brilliant idea if our under 17 could be playing in a competition right now, Boss Thomas. Big idea. I think that would be good. All right. Yeah. This person, IQ, is saying that his choices need to be questioned. All right. Not a problem. We can always question his choices. I like when time people come out before the game and speak, You understand me? So, bam, blessings. All right. All right. You have full suit. Them want to me have on full suit. I have on a cap and a t-shirt, man. Oh, easy now, man. Easy now, CC. You sure it's a Pearson a start? Yo, I don't know. If you get other reports still, Kevin Williams, that is it, But that is the info I get. Me just work with the info that I have. You understand me? USA and Canada also playing at this time. I'm watching several things, So last score I checked, USA were down 2-1. Canada was leading that game. Yeah, man. So bless up. All right, we're supposed to have on some guests, And like I said, I'm going to pin the link. If you're coming onto the stream, please, you have to have your camera on and no drinking of alcoholic beverages and no smoking of anything, right? Have on shirt. You understand me? So if you want to come onto the stream, you have to show yourself in the background. And then after that, now we can decide if you are fit enough to jump on to the stream. But on it versus, yeah, how about you? What will be a good second leg? Carty, bless up, Carty. What you mean, man? Anonymous, yeah, man. OJ, Broadman Security in the building. Boy, Mannings, man. If you are coach a team, would you have your number 9 on the bench if you? What if you have two number 9? What if you have two number 9? Broadman Security. What if you have two number 9? Why you're not wearing Jamaican colors? That is true, I should put on some Jamaican garb. But normally that me have the big flag right here still. You understand me? Yeah, man. Where can I stream the match from? Fubo TV, it's on that. Bam. It's on ESPN as well for people in the States. Bam. It is on the CONCACAF YouTube channel for people in the States and the USA. Bam. So you can check out those places. Big up, Gunners Boss. What is that? What is that Instagram link for Gunners Boss? Can I just punch a link in the thing, so? What is that going on? Up, Gunners Boss. Me here say Pearson a start. Me remember Mad Andrew. Our this father. All right, boss. Me showing the start in 11 today, But no really. The people them who know, You understand me? Where you say, Dre? Arnett bring Beer Badman to come play football and one baller, number 12. Yeah? You see, I be a bad man, Arnett bring. No, man, the game wasn't. No, man, Dre, man. The game wasn't an aggressive game. Canada USA game, and it is currently 2-2, but USA have balled them, and they have Canada defense in shambles. Yeah, 2-2 now. Yeah. 2-2. Okay. Arnett winning the JPL. All right. I'm going to talk a little bit about the JPL. All right. Just a little bit. I'm going to share something that I observed. 2-2 now. Whoa. USA back in it. Yeah, see all of the score. Chris Wright, bless up, man. Wayne Harris, bless up, same time. Dave Stone, heal, big up the real pastor. The other pastor always, I do and joke. I joke and joke. All right. Yes, sir, Homes Countryman, the building. Oh, you mean, man? Clarendon. Hey, one thing, respect to Clarendon. Clarendon, Chilani, and Westmoreland, support the thing, Me I tell you, Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And, the whole of the United States. You understand me? Who sound drunk? You have to tell me who that. Yeah, ESPN or Flow Sport. It's on ESPN. Yeah, ESPN. Paramount Plus as well. A lot of places it's on. Greetings, MPEC TV. Yeah. AQ. Remember, somebody send you the link, when you're ready, You understand me? Let me get this one and then I'm going to share something with you. Why are there 19 players present are being listed? Because Kamali Powell was just approved by CONCACAF to replace what's the name? Dexter Lembikisa. So I think Ochi high school baller scored. Yeah. So what happened now is that he will be in the second round. The rules are very strict, That is why people, you remember I was suggesting that they should have brought all the players. All right. I realized something though. That's what I had said, that they should have brought all the players from the very beginning so that the player would be there and it would be easier. All right. That has been my thought. But, I realized that one of the problems with Jamaica's football, because I'm watching the JPL game, see how the man them pass the ball. I wish I could demonstrate to you how they do it. They're very nonchalant. You know what that word means? Nonchalant. Yeah. All right. Very casual, calm, and relaxed. That's how they play in the JPL. And I think what happened is, when they get into get amongst big teams, it becomes a major problem. They're very nonchalant how the teams play. You understand me? Most of the teams, nonchalant, just easy on the ball, like no care in the world. There's no risk. There's no danger. I have all the time in the world. And it is something that our coaches need to address. Our coaches need to address that. All right? You understand me? I that's what I think. You understand me? That the coaches need to address this from a very young age. It needs to be dealt with. A very nonchalant approach to the game and thing, which is displayed by most of our teams. I would say from schoolboy levels all the way up. Like I said, there is this very nonchalant approach to the ball game, and it needs to be. Yeah, we need to sort it out. You understand me? We really need to sort that out. All right. Yeah. So in the meantime, in between time, I'm going to pin the link, all right, for the chat, so that some of your people can come on and share your thoughts on them things. You understand me? Remember, when you come on, watching the JPL game same time, so though I'm not distracted, just watching the JPL game. So when you come on to the stream, like I said, make sure you're properly attired and all of that. No drinking or advertising or promoting of any product that we're not going. You know what I mean? All right. So let's pin the link right here. Bam, not true. All right. So if you have you can call in as well, but you can also join the stream if you prefer to go so by video. All right. Like I said, we have several guests coming up on the show. I think we have the first one backstage. I'm going to have him come on and just give us his thoughts on the game. Still 0-0 between Cavaliers and Mount Pleasant. All right. So that is the link right there for those of you who want to come on quickly and share your thoughts. And I can tell you, this is a Wolmerian You understand me? My virgin big baller, a Q that I'm going to bring on. So please note that if you come on with any nonsense, he might go challenge you, you know. You understand me? You see, your man is very patient. You see, your man is very patient. He's going to challenge you, you know. So make sure that when you come on, whatever you say, you're on cue and on the ball. All right. Just that is the warning. All right. Reggae boy fan, probably one of the biggest reggae boy fan out there. Hey Q, how you doing, man?
Pretty good enough, Mannings.
Yeah,
Can't complain. Can't
thank you.
complain still, but I have to just work with it.
Yeah, man. Thank you for joining. You watching the JPL game? What are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, man. I watch so many things. I watch the USA, Canada, but in order to call into on your show, me have to
Come on.
log off for the JPL game because I watch that on my phone.
Oh, the JPL game is 0-0 between
Yeah,
Malta.
man, no. I
Yeah.
was just watching it until I call you because I
Hey,
was watching it on my phone.
oh, you know, I'm watching a lot of games because I'm also watching the thing their game.
Yeah, I'm watching the USA Canada game right
No,
now too.
not that game, man. I watch the one with Roberto Carlos them in a Fort Lauderdale.
Oh,
You know that game going on with Roberto Carlos 11 versus Ronaldinho 11.
no, I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, in Fort Lauderdale. Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Just a
you know,
couple of
I
games,
heard you say something.
go
I heard
ahead.
you say something earlier. And just to add to that, where you say in the Premier League how nonchalant we play when we pass the ball.
Yeah,
But you know, we play very hard and and we're very fast as Jamaicans. But I think the problem starts from we young, because we don't get taught the importance of playing the ball quickly and with purpose. You know, so you find that a lot of times, even in the back, when the defenders pass the ball to each other, they pass it lazily and with style and just, you know. So you find that we don't.
yeah.
By the time the ball goes from the right to the left,
The team.
it's a waste of time because
Yeah,
the whole team shift already, and
exactly.
it was as if they might as well have left the ball on the right hand side instead of changing the side. That is something that is plagued us from ever since. It's culturally that's a part of our football. So unless it's going to take quite a while, and all professionals to come back that play and just keep playing different until we figure it out and everybody start playing like that. But we
Yeah,
play very lazy.
very late. That's what I'm saying. Very nonchalant. Very this
Yeah, man.
like there's this. You know. I hear it in scrimmage. Yo, them can't take this man. Them can't get this man. Yo. Just relax, man. Them and there's
Yeah,
need to do that, you know. But that whole kind of style of playing, I think we transition into professional playing with
yeah,
it. Yeah,
because we don't learn. They never taught us why we're doing what we're doing on the field. We just know that we're supposed to do it. So if you don't know the reason why, you don't understand why you're supposed to move the ball quickly. You know, if we don't know when we're 13 that you're trying to catch a team
yeah,
off balance. You don't know why. You just know them to change the ball, but you don't know why. So as a result, you're in a rush to pass the ball and making it taking the time. It looks cool and make it look nice and easy. Make it look like you can play, like you relax on the field.
yeah.
So we hear them think that all the time, man. Once you play with all our Jamaicans, yeah, man, just cool it down. Just cool it down.
Yeah. Like don't play no. And I'm not saying that you don't have to rush, you know, but you can play faster because it's different
Move the ball
rushing.
faster. Yeah,
Exactly.
you're not running with the ball, but move the ball, make the ball
Yeah,
move faster.
yeah,
So don't make lazy passes. The ball, if we speak to the guys and we play pro, when them leave Jamaica and go out, and you ask them experience, the man them fire the ball, go to them, fire them in, and they get accustomed to it after a while.
yeah.
The pass is not coming to them lazily.
And they're gonna need to pass the ball harder today on the surface because
Yeah,
the surface in the first game with Costa Rica and Antigua,
yeah.
the
You
surface
know,
never look. Yeah.
Yeah, I see everybody on Pearson's give Pearson a hard time, and I don't think he played well. But to dismiss, he's a quality passer, and he's probably the best player who can unlock defenses with the pass on our team. But he had a howl of a game. What I don't like about him, to the same nonchalant behavior,
Yeah.
he,
There
he
you go.
exemplifies that.
He has
Uh,
that kind of approach to his game.
there are at least 3 passes I remember seeing him just chip up the ball with spin,
There you go.
you know,
There you
and
go.
to the maestro. Because that is the kind of,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
under intense pressure, you
Ye-
want to look like you're the coolest cat in the building.
There you go, sir. There. Oh,
Yeah,
you.
man. He did that at least 3 times in the game where
That
he
address how
dinked
you're
the
approaching.
ball.
Yep.
And when he dinked the ball, there's not much pace. Now I know he had to get it over the player, but that was more for style points than anything else.
Yeah.
So you find that you make the pass and the man who the pass beat, by the time the pass get here, that man get back.
Yeah.
So it was really of no consequence.
Yeah. And I want to join with Holmes, who said that big up the female referees, doing a very good job, in the Mount Pleasant, Cavaliers game. Still 0-0, still 0-0 at this time. Look like how the second leg will be interesting because both games look like they're going to end in ties unless there's a very late goal. Then what is the score in the Mount Pleasant game? Just give it that.
But I see Campbell didn't play for Cavaliers either.
Yeah, notice he didn't play,
Yeah.
I'm going to find out because he was supposed to. He had an eminent move,
Okay.
He's leaving Jamaica to go to Europe as well.
Well, I was wondering if he was carrying a knock because he didn't play.
Yeah, I know that there is some move for him in Europe.
Okay.
Over the summer, so I don't know if because the window opened, that's where he's gone. But I will check on that. That's a good observation because I realized he wasn't playing. Yeah, man. They have every game. There's a way, real Albala. There's a way. There's a when there's a will, there's a way. Gunners Bar says, nothing in Jamaica today is as big as Porous Night Football League. Not even the Reggae Boyz playing in the National Stadium can compete. Over 3,000 paying fans during the week and double on weekends. All right, that's
really?
good.
In Manchester?
Yeah, in Porous. That's good. Those are very good numbers. Very good numbers. Yeah, man. Where can I see the game? Yeah, the game played yesterday. Oh, it finished 12-10. Oh, no, I didn't get to watch it yesterday, so I was watching it today. Oh, 12-10. Yeah. Even in that game, Paul Pogba giving away the ball. Yeah. Somebody said Duncan do it just say.
I think he meant just as well.
Duncan McKenzie. Yeah. He kind of plays with the same kind of ease.
Yeah. Well, Fresh God, I'm not fond of McKenzie either. I just think that I think that Pearson has more quality because he passes better. But I'm not fond of McKenzie as a number 10, because I think they play him up the pitch. But your number 10 for me is supposed to be the best player, the most technical player, the most creative player. He can play him back to goal and attack players. And he's not that kind of player for me. A lot of times, even for JC, he had to go deep to get the ball.
Yeah.
I see him play for JC and have to go back on top of his center house for the ball.
So all and mind you, the Jamaica game, I got start. So I need to change the channel from the JPL game.
And mind you, Fresh God, he was playing with the Romain Blake player at defensive mid, So he had really good players to get him the ball. But you do that when you can't handle the heat, because it's at the toughest position in football, right behind the forwards. Players are all around you. And when you can't deal with the heat and it's too tough, you go back deep and get the ball and then try. Now, Pearson don't play number 10. He plays a little bit deeper, but I don't know. Pearson looks kind of limited to me. But one thing I know for sure, he passes the ball really well. He looked awful the last game. Let me see how much he has this game. Play with a little bit more purpose. If they start Duncan McKenzie, I hope he does better, but I'm not fond of him either. I hear everyone giving him in his hard time. Same problem I found, playing like he was in his bedroom. So let's see if we know that he has a player of quality. So let's see if he comes ready to play today and bring his A game. The two most impressive players for me was the Blake and the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper far and above. So that was my take on them. The midfield really was awful to me, except for Malachi at 17 that did his job. Win the ball, keep it simple. Mistakes here and there, but he did a good job too. So let's see what they're gonna do with in the game today with these if they're gonna change up the midfield or if the guys that started they're gonna play again and do better. Oh man, where the host gone, man? All right, he's back.
All right. Well, I think some of the feeds are ahead. How far your feed at the game reach, AQ? The Jamaica game?
No,
Because the anthems are just playing on my feed.
no, I'm looking at. I just left it on the USA feed, and it says Honduras can. Let me log out and go back in.
Okay.
Let me log out and maybe it's showing that. It's showing that. Let me log out and go back in and see.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm behind. Hold on. Close it.
Told you that the pitch look bad.
Okay, and then go back. Oh, something wrong here, someone. When I click it on the feed, it showed me the last 3 minutes of the USA game, but that game done.
No man, the Jamaica game.
It's listing the Jamaica game, but when I click on it, it's showing.
Yeah, the Honduran anthem just finishing now. That's where I am at.
Yeah, on Fubu, it's still showing the.
I see the Woolmerian saying big up. One Woolmerian to the other Woolmerian.
Hey, walk on, Rogers.
Yeah.
Hold on, man.
Yeah, man, I'm watching it on ESPN, but I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna go on ESPN and see if I can.
Yeah.
Can go.
All right, people. So
we're gonna log out until halftime.
no, man, I'm going to stay and watch it and sing. So you can log out and watch it, man. You can. And
All right, and then I'll call back later on.
Yeah, man. All right, then, AQ.
All right.
Yeah. All right, people say, look like I got the starting 11, right? Right? Look like that. Look like we're going to play 3 at the back, 4 in the middle, like a 3-4-2-1. You know? Yeah. So, big up Neo in the chat, Jay as well. Issa Allen. I told her that the pitch looked bad. Yeah, man, I did tell her that this, like we're playing on the bad pitch. Big up Issa Allen for joining. One done MUFC 45. Yeah, some of you going to be ahead, man. People are told her that today that the field is terrible, you know. The field is a I told you that field is muddy. So we have to get our passing well today, right? It's a swamp the game playing in. I'm telling you, we have to get our passing right today because the field is terrible. Yeah, let's pray that they don't pick up any injury. Hope that them don't pick up any injury in this game as well. Yeah, man. But the field is terrible, man. Terrible, terrible pitch. I don't know how CONCACAF approved this field. Yeah. You said the Eagle them right. Yeah, man, we have a thing, you know, we can figure out tactics, you know, and figure out how sometimes I think we're gonna go 3-4-2-1 kind of a thing at the beginning of the game. And I think that is because But the field look terrible. The field looks terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible still. Yeah. Football should not be played on shame and CONCACAF. Yeah. Jamaica under pressure. Honduras. Pearson better wake up. We under pressure already. Yeah, man. It's a home team, man. It's a home team, so you know that it's going to be they're going to come out pressing. So probably the plan is for us to sit back. So give them some time for us to settle in the game. The pitch is terrible though, boy. Oh boy. Yeah. That goal should not be given, though, you know. That goal should not be given. I'm telling you about the Central American referee. This goal should not be given. Oh, the goal should not be given. Yeah, man, the ball went out, man. The full ball went out. Who said that? That ball went out, man. Clear, clear, clear. Telling you already, you know. Like somebody need to talk to CONCACAF because they have stopped giving any referee from the Caribbean opportunity to referee in any game with Caribbean teams. So let's see early goings. Let's see if we can recover. I think we also need to fix the right side of our defense. Big up, God bless youth. The pitch is terrible. Yeah. Yep. Poor pitch. Big up, preacher. Bless up, baller car. I know where I press on this pitch. Uh, wait, what you said? You were watching the match earlier. It finished 2-1. That's funny. Yeah, man. Big up, preacher. One sided, always looking left. Yeah, because he uses he's very lefty. Arthur Love. All right, bless up, bless up, bless up, bless up, bless up, boss. I think we're probably going to see the twin tower early in this game and play a lot of long ball on the forward. See, because his older play is very good. Yeah, we should have scored a header before them thief in goal. Yeah, brothers. Be a blessing. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Like up the live. Up man in his man. Definitely be a blessing. Definitely. Duncan can play with his right, but I don't know how. I don't know why him not playing no ball to the right. Honduras 1, Jamaica 0. Bless up, Jason. Yeah. I think if it continue here, it's still early. Still early time. Yeah, man. Listen, the score is Honduras 1, Jamaica 0. Square coming in from the Jamaica right side of defense header at the near post. That led to the goal. See the technical director showing the coach something. Just saw that on the sideline a while ago. Yeah, very used to the pitch. Bad breed, don't say that, man. They put in some passes together, though the surface is very poor. On a bad surface, they have been passing the ball around, to be honest. So let's see. Yeah, big up Jason. Sometimes I wonder if you're a pilot, or if you have your own aircraft, You're always flying. Yeah. Just need to move the ball a little faster. Going to be tough on this surface, and there's still a gaping hole in the middle of the park, I think, sometimes that we need to watch out. But they seem, like I said, they seem to be possessing the ball a little better than in the first game that they played. So they have to probably get through this early. Probably the next 5 minutes, just get through this press, get through all of that, and then get a little bit more into the game. I don't think it is over yet by any stretch of imagination. I think we can still get something out of this. We say so far the team is looking better. Yes. We need attacking players to support Clark better, closer in front and runners to behind, because he's posted. Yeah, that is true. And that's part of the thing. I don't know how the midfield is playing. But we need to, like I said, once he gets the ball, he's too isolated. You're absolutely right, M10 football. Yeah. Yeah. Let me tell you, man, VAR and those things always work against Jamaica. Indeed, Dapper Agent. I think the game is still early. And based on what I've seen so far, we don't look bad. Yeah. And that's time we're making passes. So yeah. Yeah, the midfield needs to be sorted out. I think we need a little bit more creativity. Yeah. I'm also wondering if Jamaica have, if they brought like the right kind of footwear for like conditions like this. I don't know, and I'm just asking. Watching it on ESPN, but boy, you don't need to find out what Fresh gotta watch a game on the car. Fresh got they around 5 minutes ahead of the whole of we, It's on ESPN. For those in Jamaica. If you have cable. For the people in the States, try Paramount Plus or Fubo TV. But one where Fresh gotta watch a game on. And it's on YouTube as well. So the team look like they're playing better. Yeah, this is some ice hockey score you're getting right here. Yeah. I must admit, the team looked better in this game than the last game that they played. Because up to this point, he's saying that Jamaica have 71% of the possession, 4 shots, none on target, Honduras 29%, right? 111 passes by Jamaica, 41 by Honduras, 82% is our passing accuracy. So, yeah. So he's playing like they're playing like a back three, I think. It looks like they're playing a back three this time around. But the team is really, seriously, on a bad pitch, I must say, they are passing the ball very well. Yeah. You need snow boots for this kind of field. Not even SG boots is suitable. Yeah, poor pitch, man. They look more better than the last game. Yeah, team looks far better than the last game, in my opinion. I agree with that. No cover, but it's not true. Man. Yeah. Playing good, about 3 corners already, and the boys are up for the fight on the scrappy field. Yeah. Jamaica have really settled into the game. I mean, like I said, the pitch condition is bad, but Jamaica really settling in the game. Yeah. The referee is horrible. Yeah, that is it. All right. Blake passing a lot of long balls apparently. And then I see this one said the midfield is disorganized. There is no shape in the midfield. Yeah. Don't know, it may be because Honduras leading if they are sitting back and allowing us to play. See that nonchalant, that how nonchalant he was on that pass, and he slipped. That's the thing. We can't be like that on this field. Number 3, need a call-up Mannings for a 16-year-old, not 17, 16. Very composed. The rebirth of Tatty Brown, yeah. Captain need to come off the field. Already? Whoa. Is Pearson injured? Some people say Pearson playing good. Some people say he need to come off the field. Zimenez Pearson talent needs to give Blake better option when he has the ball. Okay. Head and goal by Honduras going wide. Honduras taking shots any chance they get. Duncan not in the game. Okay. Yeah. So I love this. I mean, even like I said, even on the bad field, they are playing out from the back. At least attempting to play out from the back. See, the midfield, the issue is I don't think the midfield, so when the ball goes out wide, somebody is missing. Like that holding midfielder is not there to go and collect those balls. I think that is part of the issue we're having in the midfield. So the center back and the wing back don't have a lot of options. That's what I'm saying, that people saying he must come off the field. Like, what is he doing? I haven't seen him done much wrong, but I mean, people have their opinion. I don't know. See, he's directing traffic on the field, which is good. Good tackle by Blake. All right. Somebody said Thomas, Duncan, and Pearson need to hold the midfield together. 2 empty. Okay. Pearson looks to be limping. Pearson is deep line playmaker. Pay attention to how the setup. All right, so the team is playing with a back 3, so I don't know how you have it on a midfield across. But hey, listen, that's what you're seeing. I don't see that, but hey, I am done with it's opinion. So that's how you see it. That's not how I see it. Referee finally used his card. If the center backs don't push up the team, we're gonna have a gap in midfield. We have a lot of pace on the wings, Campbell and Roberts. He's the only midfielder not working hard. Mannings, we're going to score. All right, this supporter, cool. Blake just slide all over the place. I don't know. So is there anybody playing good because some of the comments them sound like the whole of the team now play? Anybody play good because we're not playing good and the position is 70-30. So who is playing good? Because it don't sound like anybody playing good. Because some of the comments are very discouraging. They make it sound like nobody now play good. So somebody else explain to me. Who is playing good on the field? Because Duncan not playing good, Pearson not playing good, Kobe not playing good, Blake not playing good, Zemin is not playing good. So tell me who is playing. Because the stats is saying Jamaica, they have completed 144 passes. Jamaica 70% of the ball. So who is playing good while we're doing this? Well, no, it don't sound like the team. It don't sound like the team is playing well based on how some of the comments. It don't sound because some people are saying that Duncan McKenzie need to wake up and he's not into the game. Some people are saying that Pearson is not playing well. Zeminis need to come off the field. You understand me? Kobe is not. So who is need because it is 70-30 up to this point. So I need to know who is playing well. So tell me some of the persons who are playing well. The center forward is playing really well. Like I said, I think at some point we need to get somebody closer to him. Here you go. So see people saying that the team playing well. I mean, and Cranky normally judge very hard, and he's saying that the team is playing. So I don't know what we're expecting. I don't know. But let's see. A very sketchy decision that we concede from, you know. Oh boy, that should have been a goal. It should have been a goal for Jamaica. That's a free shot in the box. Oh, I have somebody here. Who is this? Yeah,
My
welcome.
name's man.
Yeah.
Listen, why are you listening to what the people are saying in the chat?
Yeah, but you have to listen to the people. You have to listen to the people.
Yeah, but you're making them, you're letting them rile you up and
No,
sending
man,
up your blood pressure.
no, man.
The team is playing well despite the condition of the pitch. I mean, CONCACAF should never ever have a game of this magnitude play on a pitch like this. The surface is poor.
Yeah.
And listen, we are going to score.
We should have scored. I mean, the corner that came in, that was a free shot. The guy got inside the box. So I think
the game is there for the taking. You see, I mean, they got lucky with that ball, that square ball that went outside, you know, and I think the team sort of stopped playing because they thought the referee would have called for a goal kick. And this is what happened when you play a Central American team in their hometown. And it should stop. Why didn't they look at VAR a little bit longer? Because they know what they're doing.
Oh my God. Yo, we're kind of with a score now.
They know what they're doing.
Okay, Kobe Kana again.
He had to come. He had to come. That was a good
is Mr. Porter cranky? Is that an alien?
cranky.
Mr. Porter, what kind of alien voice on your channel? We don't need it. Okay. Oh, yeah. But let's see. Let's see. I really love this goalkeeper. I really love this goalkeeper, but I think we have to, as a nation, in our football, we have to be better with our corner kicks, man. We need to start scoring from some of them. Understand me? But I must say, like I said, the team is playing better, winning a lot of the balls and stuff. Yeah, and I think Rochester he's squaring the ball too deep. That's something that he has to work on.
Yeah, he needs to get a little bit closer before he starts scoring them balls.
Yeah. Oh boy, poor pass. Good attempt, poor pass. Listen, the team look a whole lot better.
Yeah, he is
Kobe Thomas.
He is gonna give them problems. Kobe is going to give them problems.
Duncan is playing well. I don't know. Look, good passing.
Kobe Thomas is gonna give them problem all night.
Squares are too deep. You make those squares when you have two like strikers in there who will go after the ball. So, but Jamaica really, I don't know. It's a bad pitch, and I think we're playing. Yeah. Yeah. But man, they complain and Pearson passing a lot of the ball in the middle of the park, you know. I understand the people, you know. And the Euro score again. Oh boy.
Yeah, that's a free goal. Because the goalie made the save and the ball trickles. But the mistake came from the player who turned his back on the play. You can't turn your back on the play. I think it's Pearson. He turns his back on the play. See? Oh, unlucky.
Ah, boy. There you go. You have to take in your chances.
Mm-hmm. Come on. And a heavy pitch like this, what does Pearson expect from a shot like that?
Oh, the keeper could have done better. But you see his thing there gave up the ball, in midfield. Center forward. And just look at it again. Wasn't he trying to hold up the play and lose it? To Honduras. Jamaica be able.
Look at
Yeah.
that mud blinding the people. I'm telling you.
It went underneath his legs. Oh. You think the whole play was poor and that the ball bounced off him, Jamari. In that position when you lose the ball there, you have to run back. Maypen Clarendon is on ESPN. It's on ESPN. And it's on CONCACAF YouTube TV. But we need to get back in this one. Honduras too. It would be good to get back one before halftime. No communication on that defensive header. But seriously, still, no excuses. But no game should be played on this pitch.
None. True.
Let me tell you this. If this were Jamaica, they wouldn't play it. I am telling you that if this were Jamaica, they would not
Mm-hmm.
play the game.
And not only that, the CONCACAF would
Let me say
never
it again,
even look.
Kevin. I am making no excuses. Honduras is leading. All right? If this was Jamaica, the game would not be played. That's all I'm saying. So if you that more you argue. Me no want you argue because me never deny said both teams are playing the pitch. If that was Jamaica, it would not have
It
been
would
played.
never, would never, would never.
Yeah, so we're probably going to see some substitution at halftime. I would make a couple. I would go with two strikers. You mean playing a 3-5-2? Good play by Tyler Roberts. Yeah, but we're not going to give up still. There is, let me check up on these things. We can't give up so early, man. Can't give up so early, people. Come on. Can't give up so early. So this is what I think, right? I think that our center forward, good player, but he needs to play the next forward to get the best out of him. To get the best out of him. Oh, not getting in there. Jamaica have a goalkeeper. You know that the player jump into Blake. I don't think we're gonna lose this game, you know. Maybe I'm overconfident, but I don't think we're gonna lose this game. Jamaica's a goalkeeper. What the goalkeeper did in Jamaica Red Devil. Oh my. That's not a yellow card still, but you know, Blake get a yellow. Don't like that. The last time any national team looked so good with possession was Gold Cup versus Costa Rica. All right. Because we're still having way more possession than them, you know, but I guess that don't matter. Jamar just need the wingers running off him and he will be good. So I think we need to make some look like we're going to buck up on the USA immediately in the next round. Okay, I still think we can win. Fresh God salt, you call it, when we have a cam when not good as a cam and slow like molasses playing CDM when we have specially CDM on the bench. Ay boy. Who realized Andy's playing 4-4-2? Okay. Jamaica have a coaching problem. Pearson has wet the bed in the back-to-back games. Free country youth. Free man. Ay boy. So Blake go miss the next game and we will see how the taller youth go look. People was asking for that. Like Balakar. Okay. The moment I saw the referee, I knew it was going to be messed up. Sub the ref. See what Tyler can. Yeah. This man, there is nothing wrong with the keeper. That's what I say, like, why we have a keeper problem? What did the keeper do? Understand? Understand it all. This is the problem I have with our coaches. Once we have a strategy, we refuse to make adjustment to the game. The field is wet and slippery, and we're playing long ball. Use short passes. Short passes on a muddy field. Interesting strategy. Interesting strategy. Refa give the youth them a hard time. Oh. AK is half time on your side?
Yeah?
Half time already?
No, man, it's 46 minutes. But what I wanted to point, what I want to point out is that the same concerns them except is if Pearson is giving us what Pearson is always going to give us. He did it offensively. We only have two players that are playing the ball into the forwards. Two. Pearson is one of them, and Blake is the next one. Nobody else provides passes into the forward for the player for the forward them. The wing backs don't do it, and none of the other players don't do it. Pearson is the only person with that ability. The only person. Him and Blake. And this is why I say I have never liked Mackenzie. Mackenzie's a number 10 that doesn't create. So what is his purpose on the field?
Yeah, but see, we get a red card now.
Huh?
We get a red card.
No, may I understand that. May I ask you what is Mackenzie's purpose on the field? Because he's a number 10 that don't create chances.
Red card for that.
Huh?
The man foot not really for him give a red card for that.
Because he's the last defender.
No.
He's the last defender. He was the last defender and he fouled him.
No,
Yeah,
man,
but hold on. It does not mean because he's the last defender. Foul is a foul, yes. But how blatant was the foul?
What do you mean?
Okay.
What do you mean? It was a goal scoring chance and he was the last defender. It's a red card.
How far away was he from the goal? It was
right on top.
Going back.
Right on top. Look where he is. Everybody else is 10 yards behind him. Is him on the keeper alone? That's a red card. Any day of the week. Any day of the week.
Okay, why didn't they look at the first goal and VAR and call it back? Says the ball went out.
I can't. I can't answer the question. I can't answer that.
They're criminals.
I just know this is a red card, but the first one, and you know what I noticed? They never show the replay from the angle on the line. They kept showing it at an angle where it wasn't clear that the ball was all the way outside. They kept giving you from either behind the goal or in front, so you can't definitively see the ball outside. None of the replays I show, them show it the ball definitively outside.
You know, this is always plaguing Jamaica. Whenever Jamaica is playing a Central America team, they always have a Central American ref. And I am going to write to FIFA and CONCACAF about this because this needs to stop. We cannot allow them to be doing this to us. It needs to stop.
So now we can make a good argument now. Campbell has underperformed again. I don't understand how he consistently make poor choices, and it's not because of the position he's playing. The decisions he makes with the ball is ridiculous. Offensively, I'm not speaking to the defensive part of the game because we're all over from the game started. We weren't compact. It was a wide open game. When you have a wide open game, Pearson is a liability on defense always, but on offense, he's going to do well. You give him time and space. Yeah. He's going to make really nice passes.
Let me put up this. This man tell me that what was a penalty? Go type your thing properly, man. What was a penalty? Listen, when the team are lose, nobody come text no nonsense, man. If you have an agenda, man.
I think he meant
outside the box.
Yeah. I think he meant red card.
Upset me with no nonsense, brother.
Yeah, he must have meant red card. I don't know. Maybe he means penalty in the sense of a foul and not a penalty kick. Must be. Because that could be the only thing that he's penalizing him. Maybe that's what he meant.
Okay.
Because nothing else makes sense. I mean, the game is still wide open now because it's an open game. We both of us created about the same amount of chances. We get two corners right on the man them foot, and they just didn't kick the ball one on one in the 18, and they just didn't kick well. The forward mishead the ball, and them go right down and score. So we get about 3 chances, and them get about 3, and them score 2.
Hold on there. We have. I trying. Let me connect the caller. We have a caller. We have Cranky calling in to give his breakdown of the game.
So Manny,
Yeah. Tell me if you're hearing.
Manny?
You're hearing? Go ahead, Cranky.
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, all right. Cool.
Don't you see we're being out?
Huh?
Don't you see that we're being out coached in the game?
All right. Explain that to me.
So they realize they don't have the capabilities that we do. So when we attack, they're keeping 2 and 3 people up the field. And when we turn the ball over, we are attacking with no sense of defending. So when you attack and don't think about defense, you're all out of position. Because all you're thinking about is attack. And that's how Arsenal used to play way back when under Wenger. So when we lose the ball, you notice, they get the ball and they're upfield quickly, and then we're struggling to get back. That's why you see Blake struggling. And that's why you see when Pearson also goes forward, there's nobody in the middle except Clark over there. And they seem to have 2 and 3 people to attack us on the counter. And we haven't made the adjustments to make sure when we attack, we are balanced. So if we lose the ball, we can recover quickly, which is very disappointing. Second of all, there should be no game played in these facilities. This field is atrocious. This makes absolutely no sense. And how CONCACAF can justify this it's reprehensible to play in a field like this. It's crazy. It's a pit. It's an actually hog pit. And what they're doing, called their star statue, that means they don't fall as quickly as we do. And they're trying to beat us with their first touch. They're not trying to make the first. They made the first pass quickly if it's short. But if you can't find your footing, and if I cut you can't recover. And you see Blake having a torrid time all night on that. He'd be beaten like 3 times in the box by the left winger, who's then creating opportunities because, Eminence is never in the play, frankly. I don't know where he plays, but he seems to be all over the field. So I don't know how we recover from this. We're the better team. It's by far the better team, frankly. But having possession doesn't mean you're effective. Because having possession allows you to rest on defense, allows you to control the game. But when we're playing, they're just staying deep with their 7, 8 people, keeping a couple people upfield, staying compact. And when they get the ball, it's off to the races, and we're not recovering quickly enough. Even though supposedly, in quotes, we're more athletic. And the goal that it was a clear penalty. You could see the tackle first as a clear penalty. A penalty, a clear red card because it's a goal scoring opportunity that he prevented. But we should never have been in that situation. There was nobody been on the park. You have your right left back coming over to make that tackle. Nobody. We're attacking with no sense of balance. And that's a coach's situation. That's a coach. The coach should be telling people where to situate themselves on the field. If when you see they're attacking, and this occurred 3 or 4 times in the first half. So therefore, you should be observing and say, you know what? Let me rebalance the team to make sure that when they're counterattacking, we have enough numbers back or people situated back to prevent them from being dangerous on the counterattack. So it's been very disappointing, even though, frankly, we're the better team. And also, we're not being penetrative enough. So look, when they get the ball on the left-hand side, how many chances they have gotten from the left side. What is Campbell doing? Is he creating chances over there? He probably get more from Rochester when he was there than Campbell does. I think you got to put James in for Campbell. I mean, if you change James for Campbell, it's a different game, frankly. So that's my comments on the first half. Disappointing because we're the better team.
Okay. All right, Cranky. All right. Hear you.
It passed the bedtime, so we soon go bed. Then score again, I got my bed.
Oh. Let's see, because we should make some substitution. I think the coach needs, because it's halftime. I would make probably 3 substitution.
I thought Thomas played decent in the first half. I don't think that. Look, the team is playing okay, right? The team is playing okay. When you have 70% possession, even though you're not penetrative as you need to be, you can be playing badly. The problem is when you lose the ball. Think about it. In 30% possession, they've had us more chance than we do from open play. We have had chances from set piece. We haven't created any chance from open play, which is a problem. if you have 70% possession, which makes no sense.
What do you think about the mobility of the forward?
Well, he's not getting a lot of service. He was getting a lot of service in the first 20 minutes. He hasn't got much service in the last 25 minutes. And yes, he should be running the channels to get ball to the channels. If you run the channels, the center half have to come with him, create more space in the middle for Thomas and McKenzie to go through. But I don't think he's running the channels as well. But then again, his wingers are wide. So if you run the channels, he's only going to clog up the space in it. We got to space out a little bit differently. We have to draw them in. We have to do more fakes to get by them. You know, when we do it, here's the thing about this, man. When we get the ball and we make a fake and beat a man, the pass is not coming right away. We have to wait 3 or 4 hesitations before we make the pass. Or the movement is not coming as quickly as it should. So you can't get them off balance. You can't get the ball into the space you need to create the opportunities that you need to. As you talked about previously in the broadcast, which is around the speed of play. So your decision making sometimes has to be much quicker, especially when you fake and you beat a man. You should be thinking, if I beat him, where do I go with the ball next? And I think we're thinking subsequent to the play versus thinking 2 plays ahead or 3 plays ahead.
Ahead of it, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Good point, Cranky. Thank you.
Right,
let's hope that we can recover the second half. Bank on the one
the
forward.
lead is not insurmountable, but we need a better field to play on. Right? We're bigger, we're stronger, but then you're gonna lose your footing more. And as you asked the question, which I asked when the game started to myself, which is, do we have the right footwear on? I doubt it.
Yeah. I for some reason, I think whatever they brought over there, it's not for this kind of condition. People, I don't know.
I'm just have anything for this kind of condition.
I don't want anybody to run with it and say management. I'm just saying, just looking at how the players are moving on the field, I don't think they have the proper footwear.
No, they're always stumbling. I mean, right? There's not. You're always off balance, and you can't keep your footing, and you can't play the way you want to. The U.S. team, the field that U.S. team played on is a much better field than this one.
Yep.
We're on the Hawk Pen. They had a much more grass on their field, so easier footing. All right, Manning. Later.
Yeah, man. All right then. Yeah, man. Thanks, Cranky. All right. Go ahead, Mr. Porter. What is your analysis? What is your breakdown?
As Cranky said, I think from day one, I think we were the better team anyway. I'm just looking at the referee's decisions. The referee is poor. I mean, there's no 2 ways about it. I have some choice words for them, but I'm not gonna say it. I've said enough. Because that first goal, the ball went over the line. It should be a goal kick. Yes, it's a foul. Yes, he gave a yellow card. Yes, he looked at VAR, and VAR says differently. He issues a red. Now, what is the coach gonna do for the second half? What adjustments he's gonna make to the team? Are you gonna? I don't know how many options you have in defense. He has
option because the left back, he has Lewis Watson that can play left back, so he can do that. He can just bring in a left back in Lewis Watson, and pull. I would say pull. He could even go. He could do that. And pull Devontae Campbell. And then bring in a midfielder who can tackle and win the ball, and take out a Pearson. And then I would put back Tyler Roberts at right back and put on Chad James.
Yeah, because I think
the changes I would make. So I'd remove Zeminis, put Tyler Roberts at right back, and then let Chad James see if he can use some of his space. I'll remove Devontae Campbell, bring on Louise Watson, and take out Pearson and put in Douglas.
Oh, okay. But I still not because we're a man down. Now, whenever a team is a man down, there are more space. So one man is missing, so they create more space on the field. And normally, I don't know how this pencils out, but the team with the man advantage always get themselves into trouble. So maybe they're gonna start pushing to get a third goal, and they're gonna leave their back thin, and we might sneak in behind them and get one. And once you get one, you can get two, and you never know what will happen in the game. But as long as the game is still in progress, we're still in with a chance. I think we have better control of the ball in a condition like this. And let's see how it pencils out.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, that we need somebody in the middle of the park because we're down to 10 men. So you're going to need at least one ball winner in there who's going to do a lot of work. Somebody who's going to do a lot of running to win some of the balls. So I would make a change in there. But like I said, I would remove Campbell because we need to plug the left back, and there's
Mm-hmm.
no left back on the field.
Yeah. Oh, look at it. Look at it. Can you imagine? Look at that. What they're playing on.
Yeah. Somebody's saying that Duncan and Campbell to come off. Pearson also because he can't play with a 10-man team. Yeah. Yeah. So because Pearson doesn't give you a lot of lateral movement, I would pull him now.
Okay, there's a change gonna make. It's a double change. I
Yeah,
think it's a double.
yeah, like I said, you have to put on a left back. Louis Watson
Yeah,
probably,
Chad James coming on,
and bring on Chad James.
and they take off Tyler Roberts. Really? The man who's been making all that run. Whoa. Okay.
And he pulled Kobe as well. That's strange.
It's very strange. It's very strange.
So he brought on Louis Watson to play. Louis Watson going to play left back. Okay. Yeah, I would have kept Kobe on the field because I thought he was doing a lot of work.
The two players that he took off, I would keep them on the field.
Whoa.
One is gone. I'll be back, yeah?
All right then, Mr. Porter.
Yeah.
So we'll sing, no turning back.
Yeah, welcome to I Am Sure Sports. Half time, the game about to start back,
Yeah, big up man, man. I just want to say I don't understand what this coach is doing. Why the coach don't take off the number 8? The coach make a change and take off to the most dangerous player, the number 18 on their wing. He take off, and the number 8 cannot move on the field.
That's I mean, I would have pulled him. I don't know what is the, but he needed to put somebody at left back so I can understand him. Putting somebody at left back, it is the person that he took out that I am wondering. I don't know what the strategy is, but I agree with you. That would not have been the change that I made.
Yeah, man. The guy can play, but he cannot move. He cannot move, and he can't tackle. He not making any tackle in the midfield. He can pass the ball when the ball at him feet, but him not running and him not goal.
Yeah.
Hey, I call him back when the game finish, man.
All right
This
then.
is Joe. Okay.
I'd have taken, like I said, I would have taken off Jimenez and put Roberts at right back, but no, he has taken off Roberts. You have to have a ball, like you have to have somebody in the middle of the field who is going to win the ball. Understand me? You're playing with 10 man. You have to have a ball winner in the middle of the park. Yeah, man, I realize it's 3 goals. You have to play. You have to play with a ball winner in midfield. So you have to pull like the two. You can't play those 2 persons in midfield at this point of the game. Yeah. Can't play the back 3, man. Louis Watson so he has to play the back 4. 4-4-1. So we're going to play 4-4-1. You need ball winners. Because if you don't have ball winners, you have Duncan McKenzie and Pearson. You're not going to win the ball in there. See, you have to take out at least one of those 2 players. Aye, boy. They need to substitute Campbell. Come on now, coach. You played with 10 men. You have to conserve, but we need to make you need to make a double substitution in the next window. Why don't take off? Why don't take off Jimenez? Well, Honduras 3, Jamaica nil. Jamaica playing with 10 men. Oh, good try. Yeah, I'm saying that why, and that's what I'm saying that why can't remove Jimenez? I guess he's out of right back options now because Tyler Roberts is the right back. That should have probably stayed on to play right back. Unless he's going to put Campbell at right back and take off Jimenez. Ah, boy. Yeah. Man, it would be better if you were. I don't, I don't think so at all, you know? Yeah. So this is the difference with Chad James. Look at that. You see, at least he's attacking. So you need that. You understand me? So you have to say to Campbell, listen, you go play right back, take off Zeminis and put somebody else in midfield. Put somebody else in midfield. I don't know, man. It's a very let me check the time in the game. Come here, I watch the stats, you know. And this is a good time. This is a good time to make substitution. Yeah. Yeah, we need a substitution. And even if we don't have a right back, we need somebody in midfield. Because this is 10 man, you know. You know, see, Duncan have him on him waist. You understand me? He has been good on the ball, but outside of that, I don't know, man. Yeah. That's I'm wondering why can't take out Zeminis and even put in the other even if you have to put the other centre back and put Blake uh, at right back. See, Andy was making double change, you know, right before the goal. Don't know, man. Coach will put on Douglas. I don't know. I don't even know. Whoa. He can put on Anderson and put Blake at right back. All right. So you play that four at the back. That's one change. Remove Campbell and put on Malachi Douglas and let him sit. Then you put on Scarlett. Put on Scarlett, let him play like a false 9. Yeah. Yeah. You have to at least try stop the goals. So bring on the next centre back, put Blake at right back, and pull Zeminis. Pull Campbell. Pull Campbell and put on. You can even put on the other striker. Let him play as a false 9. Put on Douglas. Or put somebody there. Let's look at Chad James running at players. See, and Clark trying his thing all by himself. Oh. So let's see. It is a 62nd minute, so we need the changes now. Can't concede. No, you put goal in a man. Ay. Boy, listen, the coach now listen to me. Back to the keeper and go long. Come on now, we need. You say what's not dead out there and what's just come on? I am people as if it start, you know. So him can't dead out there. I don't think even Duncan McKenzie play bad today, you know. Oh. All right. Yeah. Well, we have been saying that they needed to just to preserve him and take him off. But coach can't hear you right there, you know. So what we are going to do, we only can't talk. Because the coach not hear me. Coach not hear me at all, brother. The coach not hearing us at all. We can't believe this. I can't believe. We need, it's 10 men we're playing with, man. We need some changes in the middle of the park. Even if we just change, see, because we don't lose the game already. Bring them in. I don't understand. You don't understand. Come on, man. Here's only one Cavalier player on the pitch right now. So it take too long to make the substitution. We can't understand. We need, yo. Let me stop talking, man. Yeah. Listen, Chad James is a beast, and people are saying that he shouldn't be in this squad. Referee can't card them. Eh? I don't know, man. But we need substitution. This is almost a 78th minute we're in. Oh. Let's see, we have somebody. Oh, the person comment and gone. Oh, jeez, man. Come on, man. Honduras really are going to make change before us? God, man. All right, we have one more substitution leaves. Let's see what the coach will do with that one. If he will remove Pearson and put in Malachi Douglas in the midfield, you know. Boy. Uh, oh, oh, that was a chance for Clark. Should have gone far post. That's his first yellow. Mm. Ah, boy, people be have to just watch. You understand me? Well, good news is that we only need a point from our last game to go through. That's where we have to go now. So need some recovery. Listen, I know. I, all right. So even if Pearson is playing good, you need to give an next player a chance because you're just gonna need a draw. So why? All right. So here's my thing. Even if the coach believes that Pearson is playing good, this would be a good time to pull him because your next game is Wednesday, and you need to be. You understand me? You need to perform. Listen, no disrespect to the KC people, then, but you Lewis Watson already, man. Even ready right now. Good prospect for the future. But them when they come out of schoolboy football, them not playing a competitive football yet. Mm. Ah, boy. Hey, listen, unlike some people, you know, I enjoy when my team lose, you know. You understand me? I enjoy when my team lose, you know. So I don't want my team lose so we can prove a point. You understand me? So yeah, so who are happy now that Jamaica lose so they win an argument? Good for you. Me telling you already, me done anything gonna say. I saw it go. Gonna keep it, a man keep him opinion and me keep mine. So me not happy when the team lose. You understand me? I'm not happy. I can't talk, man. The team lose. Me disappointed. What do you think? Think me happy? So me can score some point or something? No, I don't do that. I'm not happy about that. You must remember that, I mean, some of the persons who come and really try to be rude and disrespectful to me the most, you know, and try to set things, I'm going to say, them don't really, them just come on sometime for watch and then as soon as the game done, them unsubscribe, you know. So you understand me? So I'm very selective in terms of how me respond to, you know, because you understand me? Some of the people them just want to create contention. They think me happy, so the team lose. Me want the team win. You understand me? It can't happen, man. You think one of the team lose, so me can say, you see me, I telling you, see me, I telling you, you see me, I telling you. Yeah, man, when the game finish, we're going to take a few calls. Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing, you know. We can talk about the error with the coach make and the players, them, you know. But me not happy when my team lose. There's no joy when my team lose. Want my team lose? Want my team win every time. And come on and come off of the field. Oh, when Malik, when the game done, man, I never see it. Right now, I'm disappointed, you know. You can blame them. But wasn't a player down? Because remember said, I tell you no, hush for the body though. Because wasn't a player down, man? A player was down, you know. Look, see the player down. The player were down would have been in there for make the tackle, you know. But the player down, that look like Blake. Think of that happen. Tough pill to swallow. 5-0 it is. Drink something, yeah, man. People, see when time the game done, me not stay too long. No cussing with you know. Una alone or cussing. No. Me not stay upon line. No cussing, you know. Una alone or cuss. All right. Whoa. Honduras 5. Jamaica 0. This you name Chad James. The amount of play the man come make. Also, this youth will start for the rest of the tournament. Youth will start for the rest of the tournament. Yep. Yeah. Aye, boy. Yeah, Chad James. Chad James will start, man. Now he's starting 11, you know. Yeah, long time the coach is, although it's gonna be a different game. Yeah, man, you can call Malik. Come in and stay too long, you know, because the people them mad, you know. I mean, I stay too long, but you know, yeah. So call in, man, and share your thoughts. So the game is finished. Jamaica playing with 10 men, losing 5-0 to Honduras. Um, Five nil to Honduras. The Reggae Boyz get reggae. So let's see. So only Rochester will be out of the next game in terms of card, because the players who came into the game with card was Roberts, Mackenzie, and Rochester. So yeah. Yep. Aye, people. I don't know what to say. You understand me? No, man, I don't have nothing to say, brethren. The game will lose. I'm very disappointed. Yeah, so me not talking about that. Yeah. Yeah, man, I know cussing. Yeah, man, listen, there are people who probably deep down they wanted this to happen to prove a point. You understand me? And I'm not going to engage in them conversation. When my nation lose, me not have time for a discussion. If a person want call in, you know, but I don't know, man. Yeah, start your best team. No waiting for Honduran players to get tired. They are the hosts. They will come at you hard from the start. Yeah, boy, I said, go man, just sleep it off. We can have some wheat until we play like how we play the first half. Yeah. It was the best game because we have to go give them a period of fasting as well. Yeah. Listen, I hope them can motivate themselves, get motivated and pick themselves up. Start the first half, they look well. The red card really, changed thing. I don't know, man. I have nothing to say. Listen, I am disappointed. No, no, we don't play the winner. The winner of the USA group plays Nicaragua. All right. Long day at the office. Bad outcome, but on to the next game. There you go, Cranky. I have nothing to say. Yep. Management Pearson is not an influential player in the team. No impact whatsoever. Yeah, and defending poorly, man. Like I tell you, we have to. And listen, I'm not. We're not going to call. Listen, we're not going to call it. We're not going to start anything. I'm not going to call the players play. But some of these players need to look into themselves. You understand me? Okay. Tic Tac says it wasn't about as it seemed. The score didn't reflect the game. We had some good play, but the defense couldn't stop anybody. Manning, we will process. We still on point. Remember, finishing third was a plan from day one. Yeah, well, that is it. Either you finish third or you finish third. Two best options for Jamaica. So now we just need a draw to finish third, and that means we avoid some of the tougher teams until the quarterfinals. Number 4 is not good. The man even name Badly, and Fuzzy can't see that. Oh, jeez. Boy, we have the team to do much better. I think we can regroup and make the necessary changes. I still have faith in these kids. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Boy, I don't know. See the phone not ringing. No one else has anything to say. So nobody, if a person want call them, can call in. It's just that, Whisper on Instagram laughing to goodness. Whisper is not like that, Mr. Dre. I don't know about anybody else, but Whisper and his father, they are not like that. So they wouldn't do that. Man, you did not pray for the team and shirt. Some beat. Blame it on me. The only positive is the finishing third is a very good draw for us. Yep. Rudy says, Manning, from my observation, I don't think we start the best 11. Not sure if it would make a difference, but put the best 11 out there, I suppose that is said. Duckland, I disagree. He isn't a bad player. Oh boy. People only have like a half an hour or so. If you need to call. We keep doing the same thing. Lack of preparation. And how this quota system? I don't understand this quota. Like the only player from overseas in the squad that has not played is Jaden Anderson, who is a centre back. So I don't understand. I can say lack of preparation, but I don't understand this quota system that people talking about. Jamaica in trouble. Oh, man. A lot to unpack from this game. Let's beat Antigua next game regardless. Manning's how many attack came from the right hand side? Yeah. Listen, all right, so I support Mount Pleasant, and Zeminis is a Mount Pleasant player. And they play a back three to protect him. I think he's very good going forward. But he is not the best defensively. And I remember even a schoolboy game, JC suffered because of that. And I think one of the adjustment that they made is that they moved Blake in centre back. But I think it is something that he's gonna have to learn and develop. His body, because he has the size and the speed, right? I don't know. Not to beat the young man, but Pearson again played 90 minutes. Yep. I would not have played him for all 90. You understand me? Boy, man, your eyes open tonight on some of these players. This being the second game, I thought we saw positives in Thomas playing further up. Yeah, Thomas was playing good. Kobe Thomas, I thought, was playing good in the first half. Indeed, Balotelli. Number 3, too young for such a responsibility. Or 2018 defense was much better. The number 3, okay, like I didn't think he played terrible today, but he played better in the last game. I don't know if Whisper on Instagram laughing at the players. He's doing it right now, man. Really? That's what he's doing? Must be careful, you know. Must be careful. It's when you see the downfall of a person, be very careful. Maybe some of the comments him following. Let me say it again. When you see the downfall of a man, you try and help him up here. Because everybody will have them Waterloo. Always remember that. When you see a next baller fail or down the well, be careful how you respond. That's all I will say. Leave it at that. I don't think so. I don't think any of these players are going to take this or not. Again, I would love for some of you to meet some of the players because I think the perception that you have of them is wrong. All right. So, yeah. How Pearson a player full 90. Data champion, top prize, bless up. I don't know. If I knew the answer, I would tell you. Duckland says, how much game? Just rewatch the game. Just look at him. He's out of position a lot of lagging behind. Okay. What was the final score? Speak me mind entertainment. Oh, 5-0. Jamaica lost 5-0. All right. Let's wash off the mud and come again. Gunners for life, indeed. Pearson redeemed himself. He made 99% of his passes and he didn't lose that ball. Good game. Antigua is no joke team. I wouldn't say it was a good game. I think he did some things better than he did in the last game, but I don't think he should have played the full 90, especially because we want to win the next game. If he's so important, give him some rest at least. You're talking like Antigua is a given. With this performance, it is not. I don't know. All I said is that all Jamaica need is a point. Stephen James. I didn't say Jamaica go and beat them. I didn't say Jamaica. I said all Jamaica need is a point. I didn't say anything is given, my friend. That's all I said. All Jamaica need is a point against Antigua. If I'm wrong, sir, my apologies. That's not what we need, Stephen. Yeah, me tell you, I don't argue with you. Anything let's see how it go. All Jamaica need is a point. And I say it go, Stephen. You are right. I am wrong. My team lose. So me no argument. Yeah. All right. Oh, watch here. Oh, me have one missed call. Okay, I see. People need to remember this, you know. People need to remember this. I always tell you, anytime you see the downfall of a person, be careful, you hear? All right, people, you can call in. Never rejoice over the downfall of a person. You hear? That's all I will say to the youngster. And I know your parent are good people. Hope they will tell you that. Careful. Clue, hence our centre back keep losing the ball. Wonder if I'm the only one who thinks Scarlett look pretty okay at left back. Yeah. I am trying to understand the rationale behind removing Kobe and leaving Duncan. Yeah. Yep. If this is the way Whisper gonna act, he doesn't have far to go in the future. Trust me. Let me tell you. Let me say it again. Be careful when you see people failing or you operate when you think you are there and you're success. Remember that. This is sports. All right? This is sports. It takes one injury. Takes one. Remember, some of these players, you're probably going to have to play with at some point or play against. Always remember that. When you see people failing and having bad times, be careful how you respond. How you respond. Careful. Careful. Yeah, man, I saw them fresh. Got respect for that, man. Man, is you need to watch the players at this level before you hype. Before you hype. Before you hype. Before you hype up them. I guess that's what you're saying. Okay, so tell me who are the Chris Smith. I keep on telling you this, right? I'd love for you to. It's like how Teddy Lee them calling. I'd love for you to call and tell me. Let us discuss football about hype up players. And you tell me the players that I have hyped up, and then we're gonna have a discussion about it. And you tell me what you use to measure player and what level. Because before this level, what was your measurement of player? We can have a very, but we're not going to have it because you're commenting. I like to have this discussion with people where people can see where, so I can get to ask you some questions on this. Anytime you're ready, we can challenge each other about players being good or not. How many persons said that schoolboy footballers are great? I don't understand your reasoning. You always have these things, right? You always come up with things. Who in here was talking about schoolboy football? And who in here? Tell me one player that you hear me hype up. People, I want everybody because we need to call out some of them people. You find one post that I made about hyping up any schoolboy footballer. Tell me one. And I'm very sure the persons who are part of my platform will always tell you that management always said you them to work on them game and talk about them conditioning and all of those things. You tell me one footballer that I've hyped up. Tell me one. Tell me one footballer that I've hyped up and how I've hyped them up. That's why I needed to call so we can talk to you and challenge you on these things. Because you say things that are not so. So let us have a conversation, man. That's what I'm saying that. I hope his father sees this and ask him because some of these players can be his teammate. What if he ends up at any one of those teams in England with some of these guys? One of them is at Chelsea. You think they're going to want to play with you? Careful, man. Let us not think too highly of ourselves than we ought to. Because if you humble yourself, you'll be exalted. If you exalt yourself, you'll be made a base. There you go. Yeah. We finished third play in Trinidad and Haiti, depending on how they go. Yeah. Yep. There you go. So finishing third is not bad. But like I said, we need a point. Let's hope we can get it. Let me say this to you again. I think Pearson still has quality as a player. So too Duncan McKenzie. I think Devontae Campbell has quality. You don't have to agree. I'm not hyping them up. They have quality. Are they ready to go and play in EPL? No. But they have quality. What you guys believe is that no player in Jamaica, not you, Leighton. What you guys believe is that nobody in Jamaica has anything. There's no good person in Jamaica and nothing at all. That is where I have a problem with you, Chris Simmons. That's why I need to see you so we can talk. Seeing that you are the chief judge and where quality lies and who is quality and who is not. Show yourself. Show yourself. Pick the best platform, the platform where you have your most followers, and let me come there and challenge you. You don't have to come on mine. Seeing that there's no quality in Jamaica, in nothing, let me have a conversation. Because you love talk about people hyping up. Come on, man. The team lose, brother. Don't try draw me. They say me I remain calm. Because your opinion is your opinion. If a man thinks you play a good a film opinion that, how that bother you? Love people, make them have them opinion. You go tell Christopher Pearson, father and brother and sister them to tell him say him no good. I feel them family and film friend them. Make them tell him that a film schoolmate them a KC. You go and tell your family say them no good. Go tell your father and your mother and your brother and your sister and your cousin and your uncle them and all of them say them no good. People have a right to say people good. And them family and them friend them. Why not have a problem with that? Make them hype them up. Come on, man. Everybody have them opinion, bro. But you guys want everybody to agree with what Una say. Una the authority and quality. Come on, man. Leave the youth them alone. Them not play good. Nobody now say them play good. And the team lose. Embarrassing for all of us. Where you want me to come out and say, you want to go up on them Instagram and tear them down? What you want we to do? Go call them, how calling them and tell them say them not good. I go help them. What I really want we to do? Tell me. So send me a text message as to what you want me to tell the players. You want us to tell them not to play for Jamaica? Or not to play football in Jamaica because they are not good? What you want? Communicate like someone. I've had peace, man. As soon as I play bad. People, let me tell you this. A father, Craig Butler is a perfect example. A father, a brother have a sister, a cousin, a community, a school have a right to express their opinion about a player. You don't have to believe it. You don't have to. That is the point. It's people's opinion. The facts don't have to support it, but it's their opinion. What is wrong with somebody? Not that I do it, you know. Because I've spoken regularly that players need to develop and they need to go overseas. But some people believe that the people are quality and they are good. What is wrong with them having that opinion? That is the point I want you to understand. What is wrong with somebody believing that Christopher Pearson is a good footballer? What is wrong with that? Why are they not supposed to have that belief or that opinion? Come on, man. Did he play good? No, he didn't. Listen, Zeminis, when I see him, I'm going to tell him, Mr. Brethren, you play terrible. When I see him, I'm going to tell him. I'm going to tell Davante, you make too much poor decisions. You need to work on your game. You need to learn to concentrate and focus. You need to be better when the ball on your left foot. I'm not going to go out there and tell him how do I help a youngster when me tell him say I'm not good. What is the truth, Jason Gona? What is the truth? What is the truth? So you have a child. Let's bring it down because we're intelligent, you know. All of us, because we type and we see on a spell. You have a son and him fail an exam. Are you going to tell him that he's a dunce? Are you going to tell him to try again and do better? That's how you talk. You tell the kids the truth. You tell them that you're a dunce. They get 45 average. That means they are below average, which is classified in some schools as being a dunce kid. Do you look at your kid and say you're a dunce? And when you keep on saying you're a dunce, do you tell them that truth? Let's reason with intelligence. It's not just about what you say. Intellect and intelligence is not just about what you say, is when you say it, where you say it, why you say it, and how you say it. I can get more out of a youth when me tell him that, listen, you need to work on these things. Me no need to go tell him say them not good. And me no need to go tell him say they're not Jamaica side. Me no need to go tell him say they can't play ball. I don't need to tell them that because I don't tell my kids that. So if that's how you talk to your people and your family and your friends, that's you. That's how you deal with it. We are all different. So some of you feel like when somebody, you understand me? You know, like I said, when your son feel, you tell him, say, yo, you're not good. When him run a race, you tell him, say, you can't run. Nobody go no more sports there at school, nobody try that. You know, him play some football and he miscontrol the ball. It's okay. You tell your son, say, you're not good, nobody play football because you can't miscontrol the ball. That's how you talk to your family and kids. That's you. Other people take a different approach. There's a right way to say the truth. And there's a right place to say the truth. Why would I come on social media and be disrespectful because I want to talk truth about footballers? Why? Let us use wisdom, man. Players need to improve. I think the keeper made a mistake. He's a very good keeper. I'm not going to take his mistake and say it's not good. I could look for things in every person game and say this person not do this or them not do that. And I will say this to you again. If somebody said, listen, we are not going to start Zeminis, we are not going to start, I don't have a problem. That is a fair decision to make. Right? What joy could I have as a player? I mean, I don't care what nobody wants to say. What joy could I have as a player to see my team, my national team, that me want to represent one day, down, and them a lose? People who me train with, out there playing, I'm laughing at them. Let me tell you this. None of the coaches that I work with, you could ever play for them if that is your attitude. Here's what I'm going to ask you. Give me a description of a fully developed player. See, we're talking about underdeveloped. Explain. I want you to give me, because we're going to talk like we're intelligent. because you appear to be super intelligent and you're the authority on what is quality and what is not. So I want you to educate the viewers tonight. Explain to me in a clear paragraph what is your definition of a fully developed player and what is the definition for an underdeveloped player. And make the description measurable with, you understand me? That means there must be things in the description that we can use and apply across the board to determine that. So since you are the authority on developed and underdeveloped player, give us a definition or else we can have the conversation. Because obviously you know what it is and nobody else knows. So seeing that you know what a developed player is and what an underdeveloped player is, give us your definition. It's simple. That's all I'm asking you to. Give us your definition. Nobody go around. Give me your definition of who is or what is a fully developed football player and what is an underdeveloped football player. When you give me a definition, then hear me look at it and work with the definition. But you can't use something to describe people and you can't give a description. Come on, man. Give me that. Give me a definition, because you can't put Blake in there, because your issue is Blake, who I said, because remember you said that me hyper player. That is what you said. You said I do that. Blake is a 16-year-old Jamaica college player. So based on your previous declarations, Blake cannot be in that because he's a schoolboy player. So hear this now. Pearson and Zeminis don't have the requisite skills to compete at this level. Give me your definition, because give me your definition of a developed player or give me a definition. No, give me no name. A person is not a definition. Give me a definition, because I want to use it to define. Because remember, I know anybody else develop, you say they're not. So you give me as the authority and quality. Give us a definition. You are intelligent. Give us a definition. What is your working definition of a fully developed player? So let me challenge you to reasoning. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And he says they don't have the requisite. So I want you to give me the requisite. In your definition, you have to define that, because nobody feel like you can use big requisite thing. We not want to get to that. Before Anonymous OG, I'm asking him, because on one hand, he's talking about overhyping schoolboy players. And he said that the schoolboy players are not good. But he included Blake and said Blake is a baller. So there's an inconsistency in his argument. So the only way I can work with his argument is if he gives me a definition. Give a definition to the people. Educate us. Because obviously there are a few of us who don't have the definition. So outlay the definition so we can have it to work with. We want to work with your definition. So pick up your football encyclopedia or your lexicon and give us that definition, or your manual and give us the definition of what a fully developed football player is. Whether you want to use a senior or a junior player, it's okay. And also give me a definition of what an underdeveloped player is. And I get no response. See, Gina asking you this. Why do I need to go and tell Zeminis, oh, you're not good? How does that help? There's a saying, scripturally says, life and death is in the power of the tongue. You know, my father used to tell me, that, hey, you're the biggest baller. No, listen, I was a small youth. And ask people who know me I play ball. Them say, yo, you man say you're the biggest baller. You man say nobody in the school no good like you. You know what that did? It gave me confidence. It motivated me to work hard. He also said to me, you see, anywhere you go and people are using their mouth to tear you down, you're not going to be motivated to be better. Leave it. You are different from me. Your way of dealing with the players is telling them to stop play ball because them no good. That's not my style. That's your style. I don't come up here and tell you that, hey, yo, Zemin is a star. I have always highlighted the deficit in his defending. I spoke about how nonchalant Christopher Pearson is. But for me to come on public platform and say that they are not good, that's not my style, especially for youngsters. Devontae Campbell just turned 17. What benefit a big grown-ass man like me would get from going around telling him that he's not good if he stop play ball? The hell? I don't want anybody to do that to my kids. See, that's why I can't argue. Look at Clark and Chad, James Kobe Thomas. You see agility, balance, movement, first touch passing. So, hey, people, me now go follow up this because you see, if we use a definition here, it will expose it has been. Because this is not a definition, you know, because you can't give a definition, so you always have to use players. You use a person because you don't have a definition for developed player. So you say, look at a person. Clark miscontrol the ball. Give a definition. And I'm saying to you, it is okay now. If you believe the way to operate is you do that. It's not other people's style. I'm a big man. Me now go around, go tell no look 17-year-old youth say them not good, them not for playing a ball. That's not my style. That's your style. That's your style. It is not necessary. When I see them, I say, listen, you need to work on your game. You think the players don't know that they need to improve? You really think that these guys don't want to improve? Give me a definition. Give me a definition. Because you speak as if you are the authority and determining what is quality. So if you say Clark a quality, we almost say Clark a quality. But if we say somebody else's quality is not, give us a definition. All right, we'll take some different comment. The team has quality, and as a team, they must stay together and play together. Yep. Yeah, man, big up Lulu. Big up Lulu. Yo. I tell you, part of the problem. Hey, this is a bigger problem in our society, man. That is why kids go to school and behave how they behave. Because so we talk to them. What? Hey, a bad boy. That today you see the boy, they're bad. Hey, you see. And so we talk to the kids them. Life and death and the power of the tongue. A positive affirmation we deal with. We live to make people life better. We not tear down, we build up. We build up. We not tear down. We build people and lift people. When we see youth and them failing, we give them advice to elevate them. Because we know some of them struggles and them difficulties. We know it's not easy to be a footballer in Jamaica, given the coaching deficit, facilities, the abuse of youths. I will tell you this. I know youth who got through the school system and suffered because their schools were just interested in playing football and not the rest of them life. So when I meet those youths, I know they want better. And all they need is people around them to tell them, listen, you need to train more. You need to work on your control. You need to work. Them don't want people around them and tell them, say them not good. And them underdeveloped. And them not ready. And then if you wear the national colors. And what am I doing at the side? And a friend, we don't operate like that. If that's how you operate, thumbs up to you. Hello, Madrid. No, man, there's a reason. There's a reason with Chris Simmons, we can come to uh, uh, some balance in the thing. Right? And I've said it, I don't have no problem if the coach put them on the bench. I already said, I agree that I even said I would have taken off Zeminis. I would have. There's no way, right? There's no way people from Europe big up Red LLC. There's no way people from Europe would take a player already like Zeminis and have him in some pre-contract and he's no good. Is he the finished product? Definitely not. But there must be some quality because it was more than one groups of people who wanted him in Europe. Same thing with Christopher Pearson. And I'm not saying that they are the best. If we had other players, they probably would not be starting. So I am there. But to say that they are no good, how does it make sense? Because we used to say the same thing about Shamar Nicholson and Kaheem Paris. We used to say the same thing about them. While we were saying that, other people were looking at them. I don't have to go and tell somebody that you're no good. Hey, people always want to come. It's a past time. So me not tell people say you sin. Because people know, me no need to tell them that. Because people know, people already know. Understand me? So, again, let me say it. When I see the youngsters, hey, and people have said, listen, you have heard me say red flag for players that I think they should not have been called back because we have better options in the team. So I'm not afraid for a mature man in our national team, right? To say to them, there are better options. You need not be in the team right now. But I'll say it again. I am not going to come on this platform and see 16, 18, and 19-year-old who just finished high school and speak to them in these kind of ways. We have to be better, man. We are big, man. See, all right, Chris Simmons, listen, if you have said that the players are, if you never said the players are not good, oh, okay, so you're not up to this level. All right. Come, let's see it. So I'm like things in a definition and them thing there. You know. I'm happy to see YouTubers sharing football information that weren't readily available to us. But how some of them man there and the fans them do the players, it makes the space toxic. Trust me. Yeah, man. Listen, I don't let me tell some of you this. There are two youngsters that they watch a channel and they cry. They didn't want to come and play for Jamaica. One of them didn't even bother go to the trial. Didn't even bother. We don't realize, you know. We think like when we're on this, yo, I saw Jamaican say, yo, I might more, we can say anything we want to say. I won't want to you. Brethren, we are dealing with some kids sometimes. You know that I don't agree with Whisper laughing at the people. But I will not go out there and tear him down. All I will say to him, brethren, be wise. When you see a man neck downfall, don't laugh. But if I see Whisper, listen, I'm not going to say who. No, I'm not going to use that to measure or judge him. No man, but what should happen is the bar. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So Stefan, right? You see the youth, then when they see them, listen, and this is what I do. I say, brethren, you need to train. Miss one of them, listen, I saw one of the players. I'll give you an example. Young youth in high school. Him not support at this age, him not supposed to have up woman them way there. If he want to be a professional footballer. You're 17. If you're focused on football, wait until them kind of woman living with and deal with kind of serious committed relate. I know them thing, let me tell you. And I keep telling you, Chris Simit and the rest of you, if you see any of these youth, you saw how welcoming they were to some of the vloggers who go to them camp. If you go to them, they will address you as sir. They don't shun you. They will listen to you. Even Christopher Pearson, youth that they can sit down and talk to and give advice. Why we don't take that path? Why we don't take that path? Why we have to take the path to tell him, say them, no, where we are going to say? I don't have to say, you're not at this level. I don't need to tell them that. I can tell them that, listen, we are going to help you to get to the place where you can perform better. So when I meet with my leadership, you know what I say to them? When we have breaks, so we have in between meetings, and we never, even when things go wrong, here's a question that we ask. How can we do it better? So when my kids do wrong, I tell about my kids and football and them thing there. You know. One of them was running spikes, give way at the champs. You understand me? Cost the team. So we never finish the race. Finish the race. You stop. Deny your team a medal. Never cuss him. Explain to me. And I said to listen. I said the next time, for your team's sake, it would have been better for your walkthrough. It's a medal that listen, I made sure I protected him from the anger of people. Because me know whatever a man sow, he might go reap. I see how me treat other people and other people kids, as some people are going to treat my kids. So me advise someone on a guard, on the words I want to say about people. Pick me. Because whether in sports or in business, the seed what una sow now, on the kids may reap the harvest. Ask yourself every time, would I want this to be done to my kids? Would I want this to be said to my kids or about them? Check that. That's all I'm saying. And you don't have to be dishonest. People need to know that they are not performing. Paul are not getting the job. Kevin Williams. No, man. All right. That's good enough. That's what I'm saying. Chris, all you have to do now is now get to some of the youths them. In the same way you can spend so much money. Take the time and talk to them. Say, listen, I watch your game. Here's a video. There's what help them to be better. That's all I am saying. All right. We get some more comments. Ala Madrid, man in his man. Just one question I want to answer for me. How was he trying to play with a midfield of three? Ala Madrid. Yo, we don't want to talk about the game. What? Hey, no, listen, man. Nobody tell me that about nobody no say balls are never good. No tell me that, brother. No tell me that, brother. Listen, you can't tell. Listen, me hear people say Karim Paris and Bowes and me. No, you not tell me that. Me can't give you other names of people too. Do not tell me say people not say that. Say you don't hear it. Yeah, understand me. Anyways, people, was a good show, you know, me feel bad, you know. Feel bad about the lose, you know. No, man, me and Chris Smith have a good reasoning, man. We not, a good reason we have, man. We not, you know, so we not cuss and fight. One to your pagan 180, easy, no, man. Yeah. Brethren, nobody don't go there. Nobody don't go there. Nobody don't really go there for play ball still, you know. Devon and Chris, nobody take it this, man. Nobody take it this. Nobody go have no quarrel, man. Discipline over instant gratification is the brain drain. Man is man. Me see a clip with the youth them in a pool learning to swim with a football. No, that was Jesus. Hey, brother, security, you know, easy, you know. So I tell you have to pop a look laugh at the things to be understand it. Yeah, what? But me I say, listen, and I don't want to get me wrong, you know. I don't want you to get me wrong. There are people in Jamaica who do exactly what Chris says. They hype up the players. All right? But I can't blame them. Because guess what? That gives them, like a lot of these people. All right. You know, a lot of these schools, once the kids, like, I'm going to use Kingston College. A lot of people don't like when we do that. But Kingston College is a perfect example. So many of these kids, when they come to Kingston College, they come from communities that if they didn't come to Kingston College, they probably wouldn't make things in life. They bring them through their football or track and field program, right? Invest in them. You see, after that, they also help a lot of them to get into colleges and earn and transform communities. Did they hype them up? Yes. But along with the hype, they gave them a change lifestyle. And nothing is wrong with that. Nothing is wrong with that. Where Chris and I agree is that instead of telling these players that they are stars, and you have heard me do a video on this, tell them that, I tell you again, and I said it in the video, there are no stars in Jamaica. If you may be a rising star. If you were a star, you would not be here. The stars leave to the bigger universe. If you're still here, you're not a star. So instead of telling them that they're all that and a bag of chips, help them to develop the craft and the game. That's where Chris and I agree. We should not do that. But parents and relatives and communities, in order to uplift some of these kids, will tell them, listen, I've never heard like a manager say him artist no good. Film artists are the biggest artists because a lot of people, they have a thing called 5 love languages, right? For those of you who do a lot of reading, there's a book by Gary Chapman called The 5 Love Languages, right? So one is physical touch, words of affirmation, acts of service, quality time, and gifts. All right. You see, words of affirmation are important for many people. If them don't get words of affirmation, no matter whatever you do for them need word of affirmation. A lot of these youths come from places when nobody yet never tell them anything. Football is there. Football has become their life. Them grew up in tough times and tough situations. So when they come here and they sing the one thing, they don't even have many subjects, so they're not going to go to college. And they believe that this is the one thing that is going to make my life better. And then somebody says, you are not good at it. It motivates some, but it destroys some. Some of them need to get strong mentally, but we need to also be wise. Yeah. Yes, Brain Drain, The 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. But start the music. Yes, one time listen to them comment here. We have a laugh at it. But Chris Simmons, yes, so you and I agree on something. But Mr. Porter, and nobody take it down the road, man. Team last we had numerous opportunities to score. A good first half and thing. Yes, Brain Drain, that's a very good book for you to read. 5 Love Languages, Gary Chapman. Yeah, they even have a test that they can do to determine your love language. Yeah, never thought. I thought when him down. Yeah, man. Never laugh at a man when him down, man. You understand me? Yeah. There you go. Never laugh at a man when he's down because he might pass you on the way up. Word to the wise. Yeah, man. You can't do that, man. You can't be laughing at the players, man. And you're a player as well. Yeah. All right, people, I'm going to run leave you. Listen, we bless up emotion high when we lose a game, but we still have to be more reasonable in our assessment and don't kill the youth. Yeah. Understand me. Listen, yeah, you know, because I know some of the youth, just some of the stuff that the youth go through. Not all of them. I think we need to just be a little bit wiser because a lot of them, and this is the thing I keep on saying, a lot of these, a lot of these youths are open. You know what? You know what is funny? I think this U-20 team and the senior female team are the most open in terms of people talking to them. Like, honestly, if you go to any Premier League game and you see Zeminis, you can talk to him. Or listen, like Duncan McKenzie, very intelligent. He has a lot of subject. Very intelligent guy. He'd listen to you. And they address you as yes, sir, and all of those things. So talk to them. Okay. Yes, let me check my phone now. What? May I get a missed call from yesterday? Yeah, man, me see it. I saw it, Ryan. That's what we're talking about. That should not happen, and him father need to correct it still. All right, let me just take this one call. I want the person up still. Because they were trying to call from before, and then we close out the show and thing. Yeah. Big up, Sir Bill. Yeah. I can go on and bed here, man. Professor, you're late, man. Yeah. I hope maybe his father is unaware, but I hope his father speak to him. Maybe it's just youthful exuberance. It should not be done, though. You can't laugh at. Yeah, you can't do that. It is wrong. You can't laugh at your teammate. If these guys qualify, how do you play with them? How do you go and play with them? Hey, you were calling, man. I didn't see the missed call, so just shouting about. What's up?
To say I try to clear up something with Chris Smith or wherever I'm on. I don't know how it go already. But yeah, I just sit down and call in to give my take on the show. You understand what I say?
Yeah.
I mean, you watch the game as well, but like the attitude from Connor when him Connor Clark boys or him one
yeah, the goalkeeper
boys.
Yes.
But attitude, regardless of the goal he was score upon him, a big keeper.
Yes.
A big keeper that I respect him. I like how he try pull the team same way and I cheer them on. Them youth out for hold on and deal with them good. The organization, JFF, can watch a game here and look on the attitude, not only the results. We can't look on just the result because them young same way. Yes, we wish we could have win the game, but the Honduras team exploit the conditions better than us. Mainly the fact that them used to that. Them used to playing in a condition like that. We are not used to that. You understand? So mentally we weren't prepared for something like this. And we didn't get, and you have to bear in mind that we never get enough practice games before. You understand? We never get enough practice games before. But separate and apart from that, I don't think the coach came in with any form of strategy, regardless of the result in the previous game and the situation at hand in this game. You understand? The Clark, Shamari Clark is a great striker. He's a good striker. It's another one for the future. And Pearson didn't look too bad. He looked better in this game than in the first game. But I think
I would have substituted him though.
Yeah. The coach should be more proactive. Duncan McKenzie look all right, and Chad James proved to us now that
he deserves
to start in the next game. You understand? But however, regardless of how the game went, as I say, how the team was playing, knowing that they were down 5-0, they still find I see some pattern of play where they put passes together, and we could see transparency. You understand? And there are some good signs. We just have to keep these crop of players together. I don't know how we're gonna do that. How we're gonna convince some of these players when they go back to their clubs. But hopefully we get a win against Antigua on Wednesday, and then we take it from there.
Or a draw, you know. If we draw 1-1, we have either Haiti or Trinidad in the quarterfinal, then possibly Panama. In the round of 16, we have Haiti or Trinidad. Then we have Panama, would end up playing Panama in the quarterfinal, which is probably helping us to avoid Mexico and the USA until we get to the semis. So it may, if we draw the game on Wednesday versus Antigua, then it really helps us to finish third, which is not a bad thing. Because second,
Okay.
I think if we finish second, we're going to end up playing like Mexico.
Oh. And really and truly though, um, if this is the case, because we look much better than how we look in the first game. So let's say we put in a better performance against Antigua and we go and win that game. We're gonna expect the team to be more gel, I should say, and then they play good in the round of 16 and come up with a win, and then we reach the quarterfinals and we take it from there. Because I would expect the coach should see his team by then. You understand?
Yeah.
I would expect
So
the
I
coach to see
think,
his team by then.
yeah, I think today, right, what we saw from the game, Chad James looked like he can start. All right. That's something that's one thing. Kobe, you have to find a way to play Chad and Kobe. And maybe that means changing up your formation. You have to also find a way of keeping Tyler Roberts on the field.
Yeah.
I think taking him off, I don't know if there's an injury. I don't know if it's like these are the things that sometimes they don't know. But Chad James need to start.
There isn't any much transparency from the coach. The coach is not coming out to talk and have any interview so that we can know as the fans. So we only can just talk based on what we see or what we feel. But I imagine this same team or these same teams that we see here, they're the same players that we're gonna see, for the 2026 World Cup champion, bear in mind,
Yeah.
So
I would put Zemini's on the bench for this last game.
Yeah.
Just to let him I put him on the bench
and see the game.
And put Blake at right back where he has played, and then bring in Jaden Anderson, I think his name, at centre back. Right?
Yeah. Have a little more height in the at centre back with also Bradley. But Bradley Morgan got a yellow in the first game.
No, he didn't get any yellow card in the first game.
He didn't?
No. Duncan McKenzie got card, Rochester got card, and Blake got card in the first game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Blake? But Blake didn't get any card in this game.
No. So nobody's on the Rochester is kind of out. Then Louis Watson is out, but they should have Kamali Powell. Yeah, I would also bench Pearson, and I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why. Like I said, you just don't know. I know that Jamon Barkley had a injury, but Malachi Douglas probably can start our Big Nell.
You see, I mean, I don't like this. If a player is not playing up to par, I don't think we should let that his performance cost the team by putting him out there. I think we should put him on the bench also, because it's the under under 20s. I will still need to see the team put someone in the defensive midfield position. You understand? We don't want to send anybody in a position or in a slot where it's a cost us in the latter part of the game or in the earlier part of the game. But regardless, I like what I see with this team. And if we had gotten in a few practice match with other countries, even Trinidad, maybe we'll see. But that's done and dusted. We're looking forward. Basically, these matches would be our practice match. So we just have to go out there and play the Antigua game like a final, and then we take it from there, every game at a time. Because we have some good cover players. I'm really impressed with the goalkeeper. And also Blake.
And what I'd say to the people still, some of these guys are on Instagram. Send them a message and say, just hold your head up high. Are you them?
Yeah.
The goalkeeper is 18-year old. You understand me? It must be it must be difficult for them to pick themselves up, having been defeated 5-0. So
playing in a condition like that. You realize the condition.
Yeah, so if you can send them a message on Instagram, or if you have the number, just tell them to lift their head up, man, and encourage them. So now, you understand me? Some of the vloggers them probably do a little video, 10 minutes, and say, hey, players, we know some of you have been disappointed. Some of you have been disappointed in the play, but we still believe in you. So pull yourself together,
That's
get it
something that
together.
you guys should, that's something
Yeah,
that you guys should put out.
yeah,
It
you
can
know,
start from you.
yeah. You see, so
Yeah,
but
we have
hey,
a good record.
I go, you know what is so funny, right? Cause you know we play the game with 10 men. Well,
Yeah.
obviously everybody know that we play from the first half with 10 men. All right, I'm gonna show you something because generally when Jamaica play a game, one of the things that we talk about is our stats, right?
Yes.
You know how much percentage of the ball Jamaica had for the game? 65%, though we played with 10 men, and Honduras, 35%. We had 82% passing accuracy. They had 68. We completed 389 passes. They completed 206, right? We had 20 shots, they had 23. They had 7 on target, we had 3. We had 11 corners, they had 8. So even the stats are showing that it wasn't like a terrible performance. There are some things to take away from. I think the coach could have managed the game better in terms of the substitution.
Yes.
I think that was a rash tackle by the player to get the red card, Yeah. So,
Yeah, man. So
that's my thing, yeah, man.
I just want calling for make my voice be heard about the performance. I'm impressed regardless of the results.
Yeah,
Only
man.
can get better from it. But we need a coach. We have a coach, we have a so-called coach, but we need a coach. Or the coach should open up his eyes and go back to the drawing board and do his homework. You understand? No one is perfect, but
Yeah.
early days, I think he should.
Yeah, man. All right, people. So, man, is not gonna run leaving it. It is what, Wednesday morning.
I respect my
It's Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning, people. Bless up. Take care. Yeah, the referee give you a warm time. See, but that's how it got. The pitch was also bad, but people say the same referee and the Eurosad and the same pitch they were playing on. So, not making any excuse, And that is what their coaches should be doing, because their performance wasn't all that bad. It seemed that every time Honduras attacked, they score. There you go. They had 7 shots on target and 5 goals. Yeah. So bless up, people. Go to your bed. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the morning. I am Whoosh, and I am out of here. Until we meet again, remain blessed. I am Management, and this has been I Am Sure Sports.
Yo, watch your bad dog, SK New Air this. The body out there, Sniper King I represent for I Am Sure Sports. You get to me, I say, when you want the latest news and sports and updates and all of that, check out I Am Sure Sports. You know the thing goes in. Remember, you cover the whole island. Remember Kingston, Westmoreland, Galchester, Ocho-Rios, Galtigo Bay. Everywhere. I Am Sure Sports. Check it out for the latest news and latest updates. Sniper King I represent. Where them feel like? Ha. Yeah, someone on for the food from young, from where they knee height. I Am Sure Sports. Yeah, dog.